One of the concepts I wanted to talk about today was something that I find very useful in visualizing the fretboard and practicing when we're away from the instrument on occasion. Everybody who learns the alphabet, we learn it in our normal sequence, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and we kind of get comfortable with hearing that. We can usually repeat that pretty quickly, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, and so on. But it's a little bit more difficult to visualize it in reverse, G, F, E, D, C, B, A. And it takes some practice to get that a little bit more comfortable. And I think it's very useful to practice that. It's a little bit of a brain exercise. G, F, E, D, C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C, B, A. See if you can repeat that to the point that it feels as natural as A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Some of these cognitive challenges and learning things backwards have to do with why sometimes we have a little more difficulty playing descending scale patterns and being aware of what note we're playing when, because we just don't encounter it in the same way when we're learning language. So this is a chance to kind of get more comfortable with that. I also think it's helpful to learn common sequences just to be able to speak them. You know, for instance, we do often broken third practices in my teaching studio, where we do, say, if I'm in the key of A minor, I'd play A, C, B, D, C, E, D, F, and so on and so forth. Being able to speak those, or at least simply think it in your head as you're playing it, really helps to be aware of what note you're playing when, so that we're not just practicing shapes. We're really trying to make an association with the actual notes that are being played. This makes it easier to communicate with other musicians, to be aware of what note you're playing when over a certain chord, so that we can understand the harmonic relationships between the chord context and what the notes we're actually playing are. So just sitting down and practicing some of those out loud. A, C, B, D, C, E, D, F, E, G, F, A, G, B, A, for instance. And then we see if we can do it descending. It's a little more challenging. So we do A, F, G, E, F, D, E, C, D, B, C, A, B, G, A. If we can do that, and then we can start to do that in other specific keys, we know that the concept is starting to hold. And I found that when I started practicing like that, I just felt a little bit better clarity about what I was playing and why. My brain started to calm down, and I was playing from a little bit more of a relaxed place. And when I did that, my fingers started to relax. So it's one of these things that has a cumulative effect for us. It takes a little bit of practice. Anyway, see if you can implement this into your daily practice. You can do it on the instrument, you can do it away from the instrument, and see if it helps you. Happy practicing.